All right, we are live. Liverpool versus everybody. Got my man Greg from GBCTV back. This is just a post-match review of the Liverpool Swansea game. As a fan of football, and I know you're not a Liverpool fan, but I want to get some of your ideas first, what you thought of the game before I get in.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. We back again for a second episode. You see what I'm wearing, boy? I'm having a good day. You having a bad day. I don't know how to go about that, man.
It was it's frustrating for sure. In my post match, fair play to Swansea. I mean, can't take anything away from them today. I think them scoring first was the worst thing that could have happened for us.
Man,
to play against a bus parking team at that point. Even worse once they score first because they can even sit back even deeper. And that's that's what happened. Not only did they frustrate the player, but they frustrated the manager. You know, Jurgen Klopp got into it with one of the fans behind the dugout, which is never good. And it was something about Jurgen Klopp's body language today. I've never seen him sit as much as he did in the game today. And we made enough chances to get a goal back in the game, but we just weren't clinical. And I think that last shot from Firmino off the post really just of how unlucky we were. And sometimes you got to make your own luck. So it's frustrating, and this is a day where people would say, "Oh, typical Liverpool." And honestly, for those people, where in the past I would argue with them, I can't really knock them. Liverpool bring you up real high and then they slam you back down low. To be able to be the best team in the league, and then turn around and lose to the worst team on paper, and in the table is beyond frustrating. But at the end of the day, it's nice like that. The goals we scored against Man City, we made them. I mean, those were really great shots, most of them. Another thing might miss them. Same thing with the Swansea game. We missed a lot of shots that a lot of times, a lot of different games. Maybe we would be a little more clinical with those. So move forward. I mean, that's all you can really do. The next game can't come quick enough because I really need to flush away this feeling in my system. So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yo, well, basically, Liverpool, I think the main problem today was, fitness levels and basically that creativity. They lack that midfielder and midfield that could actually create that, create. Basically, my tip to me in the game was the number 10. Plenty of times after, yeah, man. And plenty of times after like Swansea done scored, there was attacking, but it was mainly on the counter attack. And then the fact that, they basically put all their men behind the ball. Matip and Van Dijk was basically trying to pass the ball, but not so much so Van Dijk. Every time Van Dijk got the ball, it seems like he was scared to go forward. Or he was scared, to play that forward pass. If he made a mistake, he didn't want to get judged or whatnot. I didn't know what the problem was. But Matip, hit all the passes that he actually tried to hit. And the problem is that, when he hit the passes, there was so much like crowdness around the players of Liverpool, the attackers. They couldn't make no move. And a lot of chances that Liverpool got, they couldn't finish. There's a lot of, especially that cross, the first cross that Arnold basically went, not Arnold, sorry about that. What's the left back name?
Robinson or Gomez? Who are you talking about?
You can hear me?
Yeah, Robinson or Gomez?
Yeah, Robinson. Yeah, Robinson. Okay. The first basically cross that Robinson put in, you could see like, they were lacking fitness levels. If it was previously like before the City game, Salah or Mane or Firmino would have got a foot on it. But this time it seems like, they were like basically slowing. When they was running, they weren't running at full speed. And they really wasn't trying to make no contact. Swansea basically played the way that Liverpool played against Man City. They basically, were tough on defense, played team defense, get the ball out the danger zones, like, as it's supposed to. Liverpool just couldn't finish today. I didn't know what was going on with them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of that. I just think it's just one of those days, man. And really even put my finger on it. Like I said, we had 21 shots and 4 on target. To their, I think 3 shots, and they had the 1 on target. That was enough to win the game. So, and nothing to show for it. It's really frustrating. Let me get to some of these comments. When in crossing areas at times, though. Again, it almost feels like you play games like City, you do so well. So much injury out of the guys where they can't repeat that. It's weird. I don't know what it is, man. I mean, it's just. I said in the build-up that this was a good test after the City game to kind of see where we are mentally. Continue in a positive way, or we never imagined us, coming to Swansea. And it's not even, for me, it's not even so much the result. It's the performance. If you get a result to a team like Swansea, and the team is fighting and doing everything in their power to do it. Not to say that they didn't, but performance. I think I feel better in this game. I say we draw the game. Even if we did draw, it'd have been better than losing. But it wouldn't have taken away from how poor the game played itself out. A lot of times, player confidence was low today. Once he figured out and got 10 men behind the ball. Yeah, that's the thing. Once they scored, it made it even easier for them to just sit back and soak everything up. And they plugged all the holes. That's why I said he gets credit today, man.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I thought that today the game Firmino shouldn't even start because I feel like he wasted a lot of energy doing that City game because it has the first, like the defense started with him against Man City. He was basically doing the pressing at first as an attacker. I think Solanke should have got the start today. What do you think?
I mean, it's always. I mean, you could say that in hindsight. I mean, maybe that would have worked. I don't know. Maybe for some of the crosses to kind of have like that taller figure in the middle of the box. I think Firmino should have started today. I mean, who knows what could have happened if Solanke started, but we'll start the lineup. I wasn't really happy with the subs we made. I think Ox should have stayed on much longer. What Ings is
I don't think so.
Huh? What'd you say?
I don't think Ox should have stayed on longer because he was playing out of position. Ox is not a creative midfielder, So basically, he was he didn't make no key passes. Outright would have been better for him. I would have much preferred, Salah getting a rest and Ox outright and put in put Solanke in and move Firmino back to the creative midfielder spot. I think that would have caused some damage.
I mean, I don't know. I was seeing the game a little different. I thought Ox was had a pretty decent first half or into the second half until he came off. Ox is not necessarily a creative midfielder like, say, Coutinho. His own way of being creative. I mean, he was the one that he scored the goal against City, the first goal, second shot for Firmino. So I mean, again, he's not. When I think of Ox, I don't really think of necessarily a creative player. But he does other things. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just think Lallana is just not there. He's not there yet. I've been saying it. He's still carrying some injuries. If he's hesitant to do whatever he had, he's just not there. And all he does is come in and do a lot of cross turns. That's all he really does. I mean, he tries to make space. I get it. To bring off Ox, put on Adam Lallana in that type of game, to me, didn't really make a lot of sense personally. I don't know why we're putting Ings on it. It screams of desperation. And at the time, Ings has barely played this season. I mean, if you're gonna put somebody on, that's the time you put in Solanke. But I don't know. The substitutions I weren't too pleased with.
Before you keep going on, Ings, if he had scored that goal, would you still be talking the same thing about him? Would you be still making the same thing about him? Huh? If Ings would have scored that opportunity he had in the box, where he basically didn't get that much power on the ball, and Fabianski basically caught the ball, if he had scored, would you still be saying the same statement that you're making now about him?
in my opinion, it's like, first of all, he didn't do that, so that's a what if, but he didn't, and I didn't think he would. Like the shot, the goal. Did you see how weak that shot was? He's never ever given any type of confidence ever. Like to me, Solanke would have put a foot through that ball. No, but Ings does not give you any kind of confidence. I don't know why you would put him in. I just don't. I don't understand that. So for me,
get back to the comment section.
Yeah, let me see. LFC 5 times. What's up, man? A tall target man who would be happy to serve for our club off the bench. Change of tactics. These types of games. Yeah. I feel that. Should have brought on Lovren for Can and put. Maybe. I mean, maybe. That's an interesting about that. Rafa did that with Ager a lot. Yeah, I've seen Ings gobble up those chances. Yeah, well, that's cool, but this ain't the U23s, man. This is the first team. I'm sorry, man. I just Ings in there. I just don't get that. I don't get that. He's not in there, and it probably wouldn't be because he hasn't been playing that much. But that's not. I mean, again, and it kind of highlights that maybe we do need to grab somebody in the window. If Firmino's having an off game, if Firmino has an off game or gets hurt, we got to look at Solanke and Ings. I don't even know, man, who's out there. I don't know.
Breaking news. You know Goretzka's coming to Liverpool, right? He changed his mind.
See, you got jokes tonight. But I mean, it's just frustrating, man, because allowed, man, after such a great performance in the City game, to allow that to happen is. You said what you said in your post match because not a lot of people are going to say it because Virgil van Dijk is supposed to be this kind of god now, but he was at fault for that first goal for them.
Yeah, you definitely saw him like that was a poor header,
Yeah, nobody's going to talk about that though because it's Van Dijk. But and other than that, he had a decent game. But
no. Trust me, they are going to talk about it because the pundits and everybody else, they're just basically focused on like, okay, imagine if Van Dijk start next game and make another poor mistake that costs Liverpool. They will be talking about, oh, Liverpool paid too much. Van Dijk should be at Liverpool, this, that, and the third. You just wait for it, man.
Well, I guess I meant real quick, LFC 5 times said you almost got him with the Goretzka thing. But when I say nobody's going to talk about it, I mean like or on Twitter or on podcasts. I guarantee you there won't be too many people that bring that up, But if every game you need a scapegoat, always people knocking, Mane and saying that he's been awful all season, he continued his bad form and excellent
people
today.
Need to like sorry to cut you off, but I swear to God, people need to stop talking that shit, boy. Because Mane been one of the best players this season. He just overshadowed by Salah goal scoring threats. You get what I'm saying? Mane carried you guys last season. And this season, in the beginning, he carried you guys. Coutinho left, and he been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And today, to be honest, like, I'm not even a bias, opinion or objective. Like, it's not even all Van Dijk fault. Everybody just had an average performance. Nobody stand out today in Liverpool. Nobody.
I mean, not enough to change the game. I mean, I was getting ready to say, there were moments here and there by a few players, but I mean, nothing to really talk about. Games where it's hard to really even pick a man of the match. I thought Ayew was really good for them, holding the ball up, frustrating a lot of those players.
Yo, he got beat up.
What'd you say?
You heard me? He got beat up, man. You guys was pushing him around, tussling him around. He got frustrated.
Yeah, but he was doing a lot of diving too. I mean, I don't know if you saw that live, but he was doing a lot of just flopping and shit too. But my point is, players, and that worked out in their favor. The ref was calling some calls and things like that. I'm not blaming the refs. I'm just saying, I thought he fought really hard for them. But I think as far as holding the ball up and things of that nature, I thought he did really good. And we were just pretty tragic today. and so magical the other day. But, you know, we got 5-6 days, whatever it is, until I think 5 days until West Brom in the FA Cup bus. So, you know, we got to be ready to capitalize and those chances that we get. Let me read this comment. LC 5 times said, Mane is being held back, I feel. He clearly has a different way. I missed the powerful direct Mane. Yeah, and I noticed that a lot in the City game. You know, I think what's the right back they got for City? Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker?
Him really high. I think he's okay. He's an okay right back. I don't think he's the best.
No.
I think he's. My point is,
just get the job done.
Yeah, and that's all you need. But my point is, like, Mane was really hesitant as far as attacking him in that game, I noticed. If we're keeping him held back from being who he is, which I can't imagine, but maybe you're right, LFC 5 times, then that's a shame because going at defenders, man, I think he's devastating on the break, counter, or just, you know, 11 on 11, whatever. He's devastating with his speed. So that's really sad to hear. There's sometimes when he just doesn't attack these guys one-on-one as much as I think he should. Crosses in the box today that Robinson put in a couple and there was just nobody there. There was nobody to connect on him. It's one of them games, man. We kept swinging and just kept striking out, and you know we got probably what we deserved at the end. As sad as it seems to have to say.
So with this result, you think top 4 is still in the reach?
Yeah, I'm not panicking like that. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's in our hands, though. You know, I mean, we and yet again, you know, Tottenham dropped some points, and this is our chance to get 5 points ahead of them, and we've squandered that chance. Our next game in the league, I think, is Huddersfield and then Tottenham. So other teams fall, and I hate having to do that. If we just handle our own business, we don't have to worry about what other people are doing. But we didn't do that, so you know, we gotta keep fighting, man. Dust yourself off and take it on the next team. That's really all I can say. But yeah, definitely not. I don't think that we're out of the top 4 race. I still think we'll get top 4. No doubt about that. But we gotta handle our business.
Said Salah had permission to express himself, and it's like Mane does it. When Salah make a mistake, it's forgotten about. I think so too, because you know Salah is like basically have 21, if I'm not mistaken, like goals in all competition and shit. So it's like Salah is the god, and he got the back of the officials, not the officials, the Egyptian people or whatnot. But with what LFC said, I want you to elaborate and tell me your honest opinion, an honest feeling. Like if, you know, in the summer after the World Cup, will Liverpool and club be able to keep Mohamed Salah at Liverpool, you know, I mean, keep him away from Real Madrid?
I mean, of course, I would say yes, but I mean, it all really depends on what we're doing, what Liverpool's doing, and I think once we get Naby Keita in, maybe a couple other signings, maybe hopefully Salah will say, hey, you know, I believe in this project, and with these new players and this team, I think we can, you know, move on and accomplish some great things. I think if any player is honest with themselves, if one of those teams come calling, you're going to think about it. So I says it all the time. It's up to us to do what we need to do so that guys don't want to leave. And that means winning. So we win a trophy this year, FA Cup, Champions League, whatever it is, then that can't hurt. So it's really about what the team is doing.
Correct yourself, man. You're not going to win the Champions League. Correct yourself, man.
I didn't say we were. I said if. I didn't say we were. I said if.
I think the Champions League. Bad day. I fuck with you, man.
Oh no, I'm good. I think the Champions League is famous. Is Liverpool's kind of competition. You know, the times that we've won it most recently. You know, but we found out a way to beat in the Champions League. So even if it's not Champions League, it's FA Cup. We need to really be fighting hard to get the FA Cup, and if we can get that.
No, you guys are definitely gonna win that. You guys definitely gonna win the FA Cup. If you guys don't win the FA Cup, you guys gonna be having a season with a winlet, like with no trophy. So it's your best bet is for you guys to do well in the FA Cup.
It's hard to say definite anything. I mean, that's how I feel today. I mean, there's some. I believe in this team. With this manager, we're going to do great things, but anything, because anytime you think it should be a definite based on, I mean, we were 18 games unbeaten, and at some point that had to end, but it shouldn't have been today. It shouldn't have ended that way. You know what I mean? Like I said, we left everything on the pitch and the performance was good, I'd be able to take this loss much better, and I mean that. Like if we played better than we did today, a loss or a draw, or whatever. But like I said, even if we did get that goal at the end, it wouldn't have made me feel different about the performance, because that's, you know, at the end we got to go cool, because you don't, if you get tired, you don't want to lose. But you know, just how we couldn't be clinical because we made enough chances. That's the thing. We made enough chances, and people will say, "Oh, if you had Coutinho, this is the game where Coutinho would have helped you." And you know, this is why we shouldn't have gave him away. Opinions, but I don't think it's about Coutinho. We created enough chances, 1 shots, like I said, 4 on goal. That's sad, you know, and that shouldn't happen. Real quick though.
Go ahead. Read the comment. Read the comment. I got something to say about the comment.
LFC 5 times said, "I'm hesitant. The whole rumor is to open in the air right now. It's kind of disrespectful to the club. You have the Egypt national team manager, Salah's agent, etc., bringing it up." Yeah, that is unfortunate. Go ahead.
For real. Like, I did a video this morning about it, but I took it off. You know, it's basically like, it's not even Real Madrid who's bringing up the rumors or Salah or his agent. It's the chairman, you know what I mean, the sporting director of the Egyptian national team or the league. He's the one who's linking Salah to Real Madrid, basically stating that, you know, Salah will come get Real Madrid will come get Salah, because, you know, he's definitely pushing for the move, because it will definitely benefit Egyptian football. It will definitely, you know what I mean, inspire kids to become like Salah. And hopefully the Egyptian people could actually have 3 or 4, you know what I mean, quality top players to come in, like, you know, in recent years and play abroad and try to be like Salah, trying to imitate Salah. So I don't blame him, but at the same time, that's disrespectful to Liverpool as they trying to establish a winning team. I read a thing this morning, and it was my thoughts exactly. I was like, yo, this is exactly what I was thinking. Liverpool is basically building a team where it's like they spent 3, 4, 5 years together, where it's like chemistry. You get what I'm trying to say? They're not like trying to. That's the same reason why they did not get Sanchez, which is a topic we're gonna get to in a little bit. But because Sanchez is already 29, and if you're looking at the Liverpool squad, most of their players is like 23, 24, 25, 26. So they're trying to gel those players together. So when it comes 2, 3 years, Klopp could do the same thing he did at Borussia Dortmund. That's exactly why he took on the project. But for the Egyptian chairman, the board of directors to actually link Salah to Real Madrid and start rumors to unsettle the locker room, I think that's a very selfish, you know what I mean, job by him. But I do understand where he's coming from. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, and this is happening to us again. And I get it. I know you said it's not Real Madrid, but it's somebody else. When they went over the top with Coutinho, which I wasn't really that bothered by, because I was ready for him to go anyway. But
I know
he's always going to come. I mean, that's what happens when you have good players. When you have good players, these rumors are going to come. Half of them are true. Most of them are not. I mean, listen, Salah's doing an amazing job for us, and of course, I'd want to keep him. Player. If he doesn't want to be at Liverpool, I would prefer him to go. So, I mean, I'm jumping the gun now, because we've never heard anything from Salah yet. But if it comes that he wants to leave, then I can't really be mad, and honestly, I want him to go. If it was like Arsenal or, you know, Man United or Chelsea or something like that, then I'd be a little more disappointed. But to find players to fill holes, and although he would be a big loss, especially, you know, based on how he's done for us this season, then. But I want to go back to what LFC Time said a few minutes ago about and you know, Salah had a couple moments today where, because it's Salah and you like his confidence, but at least 1 or 2 times today, especially towards the end. And it was a goal from an angle that was almost impossible. Maybe Sadio and Lala, he could have passed it to, I forget who it was, but the ball over to. I don't want to nitpick, but my point is, like that. The first half, we were kind of patient instead of settling for long distance shots and just trying to break them down. We got to follow that throughout the whole. And I know it's a frustration that gets in the way, and we get a little like that, but we got to be more tuned in and turned on when it comes to moments like that. And I know it's fast and everything's really quick, but again, there were some moments where he tried to be the hero instead of, a simple pass, and maybe we could have got a goal out of it. But
so you think that you think Lallana should be playing for Liverpool?
I don't think he should be starting. I like him as a bench guy. And again, listen, Lallana last season was really, really good for us with the press all day. Scored a goal or two, I think. But he's one of the players in my mind that moving forward, that Klopp is doing, he is not a player that I think should be starting. He's a guy that you look to the bench and you say, oh, she can give us a little spark. When Naby Keita comes in, I don't personally, I don't think he should be a starter. I think he's more of a guy that he's more of a guy come off the bench. He's getting a little older. He'll be 30 next year at some point. Everybody can be Alexis Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez will be able to run deep into his career, man. He stays fit, excellent form, excellent shape. So
okay, now that you say that, let's change the narrative.
Sure,
mwah, mwah. What you think about the move, man? What you think about the move? We got stronger today.
I mean, yeah, it's good for you guys. It's definitely good. I don't mind it. So we'll see. I mean, again, he wanted out of Arsenal so bad that it really didn't matter where he was going. I mean, between City and Man United, I don't think it really mattered. And he's delighted to play with Mourinho and to start this new chapter. And he felt like with City, I don't know. I think the City thing was a money thing. They weren't going to buy him anyway because they didn't want to pay for him when they can get him for free. But Mourinho, man, when he wants somebody, he goes and gets them. So that should be good for you guys. That should be good for you guys. I mean, I think he scored 80 goals at this time in Arsenal in all competitions. That's not bad. 30 last season alone in all competitions. So he's definitely going to score goals. Definitely going to sell tickets. Definitely going to make the fan base happy. So it should be a good move.
Yo, to me, I think Arsenal got a great part of the deal too as well. Everybody talking about Alexis as is the big name. Mkhitaryan will do just great, under winger. And especially if they bring a Aubameyang, another teammate that he's used to playing with, he knows his run or whatnot. Arsenal could definitely make some noise and finish above the top four. Somebody beside, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Tottenham, one of those teams is going to be disappointed at the end of the season because one of them is going to land in the Europa League. It's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Out of those three teams, one of them is going to land in the Europa League. So that's why every match is important in the Premier League. And the fact that the board, Ed Woodward, and Jose Mourinho, as he's actually listening to Jose Mourinho and actually went and got Alexis Sanchez, not even worrying about the contract now, but we'll get into it later. It's just a testimony to the fact that, okay, we already started next summer project. We already starting it now. Now Alexis Sanchez, Arsenal is not in the Champions League, right?
Nah, so they can definitely use him in Champions League, which I think is a big plus for y'all.
Exactly.
Big plus.
Exactly. Imagine Marshall on the right, Sanchez on the left, Pogba at that number 10 position, and we got Lukaku up top. And we put Rashford on the bench, as I think he's one overrated English player, man. He's just direct. He just got pace. It's just like Walcott. You see when that pace, got in the way from him, how he ended, how he turned out. Basically, I just put Rashford in that same category. His finish is just terrible. And, definitely he don't need to be starting. I see Jose Mourinho using him more as a bench player. So I'm definitely happy about that.
Just compare Rashford to Theo Walcott?
Yes. You think that's a bad
Something's wrong
comparison?
with you. Your mind is gone. Something is wrong with you. You're gone.
Why is that?
You're in
Why is
another
that?
stratosphere right now. Theo Walcott, Rashford is on a way different level than Theo. I'll take Rashford right now. If we can get Rashford at Liverpool, I would take him right now.
Oh my God! So you one of those people, huh?
By that, I'm just saying to put him in the same conversation as Theo Walcott is mind-boggling. I mean, he's better than Theo Walcott. I think he needs to be under the manager who really believes in him. Now, look, Martial. I think Martial is really, really good. And
okay, Martial is world class. Rashford got the potential to be good. What? When Martial gets to Sanchez age, and definitely he's gonna be learning from Sanchez, he's gonna be world class. I could guarantee it. Stop playing, man. Stop playing with the shirt, man.
Wait, but did you say Martial was world class right now?
Not right now. Not right now. Okay, he has world class potential right now. But he's definitely a top player. He's been playing like it.
No, I agree with that. I think Martial is very, very good. I can't wait to see how he does at the World Cup with France. Like Rashford, he's still young. He's still kind of rough around the edges, and I just don't want to see him fade. And I feel like that might affect his confidence. I think he's a confident dude anyway, a young man, but his career at Man United, Mourinho, you know how he does with these young players, man. And I'm just saying, I don't want to see him crushed. If he's not going to be used, he'll use him. Is my point. That's all I'm saying. I think he's a young player.
Look, this is the thing. Rashford needed to be Jose Mourinho Eto'o. I'm not saying he's nowhere near Eto'o level. He needs to be Eto'o. You get what I'm trying to say? Because if you check out the Inter team, Eto'o was basically that support to Milito. You know, so Rashford needs to be that support to Lukaku. Rashford can't even make a play on his day, like on his best day. And he missed shit that he's supposed to score. You know what I mean? A lot of players is slow. The left backs is slow. Center backs is slow. Rashford just get around him. Tell me a game you saw Rashford using skills to get around a player. And tell me, from your real opinion, don't be biased. You know, I know you're not even a Man United fan, so you can't be biased. Tell me a time where Rashford basically, you know what I mean, was showing his skills like Martial does to pass a player. When do Rashford runs inside, like cut from the left flank or the right flank to the middle of the field to actually bring the ball up? And he just basically take the ball, try to go around the player, kick the shit far, and then use his space. I don't think that's a footballer. I think that's a player that was blessed with fucking speed, man.
That's where we disagree. I don't think it has to be about skill. I mean, if you get past a player with your pace, then if he scored, let's say he scored 15, 20 goals a season.
It won't happen. Stop.
Hold on. I'm saying this is hypothetical. If he did, and they all were him just beating a man without using skill, nobody would complain. I mean, to me, it's not really about skill. If that helps, fine. To me, I think some people sometimes use skill too much when you can simply just go past it. That's his biggest attribute, his speed. I don't think that's a problem.
I know.
So of course he's going to use his speed more than using a skill, especially if he feels like it's not necessary. I wouldn't knock him for that. I mean, and him missing chances, all Lukaku's missed 1 billion this year. So I mean, to me, it's not really about.
I'm not knocking him though, Black. I'm just saying that okay, defenders is aware of that now. So when he's using his speed, they rather foul him. Besides that, they know if they could stop him from using the speed, give him a distance, and actually try to block him, he won't make shit happen. He won't make shit happen. He's English. He's from England. He came from the Man United Academy. So he won't. Imagine if that was Martial basically playing just like Rashford is playing out of form as we speak. Martial will get the boot, boy. He'll be the transfer talk like, oh, Martial is rumored to be unsettled. He's leaving Manchester United. But now it's Rashford that just brush it off aside because he's English. You get what I'm trying to say? Andy Carroll been trashed for years. But people still saying, oh, if it wasn't for injuries, he would have been this, that, and the third. Stop it, man. Stop that shit. I hate when people do that. Rashford is average.
We agree on that. I mean, I definitely think English players are overrated. Not all of them, for the most part. I personally just think upside, and I mean, it's one thing to say a player has potential, but I feel like at his age, and he actually can do something with that potential. Let me read this comment real quick. Rashford has a surprisingly good long shot, though. Royalties that have come off the woodwork. His idol is definitely CR7. I can see that. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying about Martial. I mean, he's definitely better. There's no question about that. See Rashford.
Yo, you better tell LFC 5 times. If he says something wrong, I'm gonna get on his ass, man. He better come with the right comments, man.
You can tell him right there. Nah, LFC 5 times. LFC 5 times is cool, man. He just speaks his mind. That's fine. Everybody got an opinion. But no, I agree with what you're saying about Martial. And to an extent, what you're saying about Rashford. You've definitely watched them more than I have, especially this season. So I mean, you'd have a better idea of what the players are looking like on a regular basis. Yeah, I mean, no, back to Sanchez. I think that's a great pickup for you guys. I think it's so key that he could play in the Champions League. But I guess, yeah. I was gonna say you can't do it for Arsenal, but Arsenal not in it. So, but yeah, I mean, that's big for you guys. That's big for you guys, man. I can't do anything but good. So,
what about Desco? What about Desco and Emerson to Chelsea?
You put something on that earlier. Is that official though?
Yeah, they flew out. About to get their shit done. Roma is destined to sell him. So basically, Desco and what'd you say?
I don't know, man. Cause you saw some of that hype before about Gelson Martins and Naby. They ain't happy. You sure?
Hey, I didn't put the hype, but
check your sources this time, man.
But hey, okay, you can call it a hype. Hey, we all media at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. No, I'm messing with you. I just want to make sure.
The shit is that I was reluctant to post it. I didn't want to do it again. There's another shit saying that he will become a Liverpool player at the end of the January transfer window. So I'm still hopeful. Until the last day is done, you can't criticize me.
No. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you now. I mean, I hope we get him, but yeah, I've never really rated Dzeko. That's just me. I didn't rate him when he was with City. I mean, he's just not my style of striker. Clearly, Chelsea's looking for somebody big. They went from in 1 week. They went from Andy Carroll to Dzeko. I mean, that's all you need to know right there. So
you
the other
forgot
guy,
about Peter Crouch.
No, I said Peter Crouch. I said Andy Carroll, Peter Crouch, and Dzeko.
Hey, but due to the Desco credit, man, Desco is a nice striker. I didn't think he got the fair share, of good criticism at City. For Roma, he's been, definitely been a great addition. So I'm definitely backing him because he's the type of striker that Chelsea actually needs. A combative striker that's definitely not gonna get pushed around. That's gonna, muscle his way in. He's an aerial threat, and he could hit the long shot as well. And he's a poacher. So the system that Chelsea plays, I think would definitely, give him the benefit of the doubt to score goals. More than Morata at least, as he's like a space seeker. I'm definitely backing that Desco move.
Yeah, is that corduroy?
Huh?
I like your hat. Is that corduroy material?
Yeah, man, it's a little sway shit. I bought that shit at H&M. $3.
Whoa, H&M.
Yeah.
Apple H&M?
Hey, I bought it before that all controversy. You feel me? And like I said, I ain't getting paid for it. If I see some shit I like, I'm buying it. Fuck them.
All right, my man. Nah, nice hat though. But
thank you, bro.
The Edison guy, he's a fullback? What does he play?
Yeah, he's a left back. Yo, he's a beast, dog. You just haven't heard about him because even when you went to Roma, nobody heard about him. He just been injured the whole season. And plus, you know, CD had sold Kolarov to Roma, and Kolarov been like basically in great fucking form at that left back position. But once he gets to Chelsea, you see his skills. He's basically like a number 10 at that left back position. You know, he great at attacking. He like the complete left. I won't say complete yet because he's young. You know, 2-3 years under Conte, you know, or in the Premier League, he'll become the complete left back.
Are they? Do you think they're getting him as just backup? Because I think Alonso is a beast for Chelsea. See him.
Alonso, you know, he'll never take Alonso's spot because he's been injured. So basically, he's been rehabbing. So Alonso could actually play in center back position. Alonso is basically like, you know, a versatile player. He could do whatever he got to do. Like he's like him, Alonso. What's the other player? Azpilicueta. Those two players are basically players that cannot be dropped if not tired or rotation, or if it's not injuries. Those two players cannot be dropped from Chelsea. And another player from Chelsea that I see don't get enough credit, man. This fucking guy. Imagine if Liverpool would have got him, Rudiger. Rudiger is fucking boss, man.
Yeah, the few times I've seen him play, I do think he's decent, for sure. And one of them guys who he's German, right? Isn't he German? Or does he play with the German team?
No, not who? Who? Rudiger?
Rudiger. Yeah.
Yeah, he's German. On paper.
You know, I think not to say that every German prospect, but Klopp should be looking at. You know what I mean? I just thought like a link or something like that. But you know, I mean, we can't get them all. Because I'm curious about this. Let's go through the top 6 teams, and I want you to tell me, team, if you could have them, who would you have? Let's start with you. So let's go with Arsenal first. Who would you go? Who would you get from Arsenal if you could? Besides, I know you got Alexis Sanchez, but if there was someone else you can get, who would you get?
From Arsenal?
Yeah.
I get a Giroud.
Okay. What about Chelsea?
I get Azpilicueta because I think at times we like that, you know, that basically that coach on the field, that leader that needs to get everybody settled and that need to say like, come on guys, get your head together back in the game. Let's go. I think he's a natural born leader, and when he retires, I think he could become a great coach.
Yeah, I like Azpilicueta.
Spurs, Dembele.
Yes. Yes. I was gonna say him.
Not your average choice. You feel me? Not your average choice.
I love him though. I was gonna say him or Wanyama, but all right, Liverpool. Who would you take?
Ooh, Leon Goretzka.
Jokes again. This guy is just
No. From Liverpool, I'll take it's a hard choice, you know. I'll take Gomez because we need a right back, you know, and I think he would be he'll be a very successful heir to Antonio Valencia. You know, I'm going based on what we need, you know, not based on who's the best. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, I got you. That's a good shout. But that makes sense. All right, last but not least, City.
Ooh, De Bruyne, of course, without even thinking about it. De Bruyne.
Okay.
We need creativity. We need creativity.
So I would go with the guy I was going to go with. They sold him to Valencia, so I can't go with him.
Who? Copeland?
Who?
Copeland? Francis Copeland?
Yeah, because we need a DM, and I like Francis Copeland, but Nene, nah.
So you would pick him over Xhaka?
Yeah, I don't rate Xhaka at all. Oh, Arsenal, that's a tough one. I don't know who I would go with for them, but to choose, if I had to choose somebody, maybe the guy Maitland Niles. Maybe I'll go with him.
So you would basically take Robinson out that left back position and put Niles in there?
Well, Niles is naturally a midfielder. I'd probably give him a run at the
Okay. No wonder why he's great at going forward.
Actually a midfielder, man. I love how these young guys can just come in and just play a position that they're not even. Let me read this comment real quick. To the brother on the call, what do you think rate Pogba over KDB?
Okay, LFC 5 times. Don't forget to subscribe to my stuff. You get all my news, and I'm pretty sure you'll already subscribe to Liverpool versus everybody. You know, become a fan of both of us. But what I think is that, you know, and certain expect vision-wise, KDB is way better than Pogba. But as far as like, you know, strength, you know, the dictating the tempo of the game, which I think Pogba is very capable of, and don't do it as much as he needs to because of the system that we play. And when Mourinho used him in that number 10, he could actually dictate the tempo of the game. He basically does it way better than KDB. He got a better shot than KDB. But due to respect to both players, because I rate both of them highly, you know, they're all great in certain aspect of their own, like of their own game. You know what I mean? Certain aspect Pogba is better, and certain aspect KDB is better. So shit, if it was a draft, I'll pick Pogba because he already a Manchester United player. But KDB is just what Manchester United needed. If Manchester United had a player like KDB, you know, nobody could have stood in front of us. We would have been destroying everybody because KDB brings that creativity at all times, and he got a goal in him at any moment.
Better than KDB personally. I know I'm probably in the minority, but I don't think Pogba's in a position at Man United to really flourish and show what he has. Way deep, which I know he can do that. He did that with Juventus, but acting creative presence, and I just feel like at Man United that's being wasted a bit. I don't know what's going to happen when Alexis Sanchez comes in, but again, I know especially this season, people will say Kevin De Bruyne is the best player in the league and better than Pogba. I just don't agree with that.
I disagree with both you, Liverpool 5 times, and Liverpool versus everybody, Aaron. I disagree with both parties, you know, because I think they're at the same level. Pogba will be better. We could have that discussion again at the end of the season after Alexis Sanchez settled in. Until then, I think we need to give KDB the respect he deserves. You know, I hate City, but let's say that KDB is the man who makes them click. Because at times when City is basically down and out and suck, and they can't do what they need to do, you saw he's the main man that's going back, taking the ball from the back. That's Fernandinho's job, but he's completing Fernandinho's job, getting the ball from the back and actually going on 40 yards run, 30 yards dribbling run to actually create some havoc in the attacking third. You know, when it's all said and done, City count on him. So, you know, I'll put him in the same level as Pogba because Pogba still got something to prove because he had some games this year where he was like, you know, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
I think their most important player is David Silva.
Oh, you think so?
That's me.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not hating on KDB. I think he's a fine player, no doubt. I mean, that's obvious. The things he can do, anything from set piece to, amazing passes, and like you said, he can score a goal. The heart and soul of that team is David Silva, and he's probably on the same, or maybe not same, similar level, I would say. So deep in the midfield in general that, they're all their midfield players, man. I mean, you got guys on the bench like Elkai, who doesn't start. So, I think KDB is definitely very good. I don't know if he's better than Pogba, though, but that's me.
Yo, Liverpool versus everybody. Aaron.
Yes.
Take the time out to salute to the people, you know, that tuned into the first episode. You know, it's that time of the day. Very quick commercial break. So take that time to, you know, salute to the people that tuned into us, that liked it. You know, please, guys, if you're watching, hit that like button and definitely get involved with the comment section because you make the conversation go. So I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. You want to take over, Aaron?
Yeah, I put a video out earlier before the game today thanking people. But yeah, sure. I definitely don't mind doing that again. You guys are more or less the reason why we get on here and do things like that. Of course, we love it. Like we're doing it on the phone or through text. So, but it makes it a bit more fun to do it in this kind of way on this platform. And we love that, when you guys interact, especially my man LFC 5 times, who's been a follower for a while. He's been eating up this comment
Don't
section. We appreciate you for that.
Mbame. I forgot his name, Mbame.
I don't know where he's at tonight, but another subscriber that's always around. Special shout out to LFC 5.
The guy with the beard.
But special shout out to LFC 5 times for sticking with us tonight. Real quick, but Tottenham, since you said Dembele, I'll go with Wanyama. United, Fellaini, and then City.
Wait, what? Wait, repeat yourself. Sorry.
You heard me.
What? You said Fellaini?
I would take Fellaini any day, man. Any day. Any
Why?
day.
Like, come on. I'm about to stop doing this show. What?
People sleep on Fellaini. He's very physical. Got a good header on him. And I like players that can up opposing. I mean, like they get up under your skin. I like players like that. I like Fellaini. He's not going to kill you with tactical genius or anything. He ain't going to do a step over or a cork turn. To me, a very good defensive midfielder, and that's what we need. Somebody to just play that. Just play defensive midfield, protect that back five, be an extra defender in a way. One Man United player, it would be him. And again, like you said, I'm going for guys that I feel like holes that we have in the team right now. I'm not really going for guys who I feel like are going to help us score goals or anything like that. But yeah, City.
So who you would take from City?
I would take the goalkeeper.
Ooh.
I'll take the goalkeeper because we definitely need that. Definitely need that.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't go for him, because we got one of the best also. Unlike Karius.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I'm like, De Gea. For me, it was either De Gea or Fellaini. I probably would have gone with De Gea if I would have thought about it, but Fellaini was the first guy in my mind. So, I see 5 times said we should do a Premier League draft for a stream in the near future.
Yo, I think that's a great idea. He'll need to be involved too. He could play anchor, and we both will be drafting. Me
and him have spoken before. We definitely gonna try to get him on sooner than later. Yeah, those are the players I would choose from those teams. And just doing this with you tonight, man, and talking to LFC 5 times, I feel in a much better mood after that game. So
don't. I'm here to ruin it. I should be in a better mood. Don't do that. Mwah. Mwah.
You done? Nah, my man. Nah, have your fun, man. It's cool. It's one of them days that, my wife will tell you, man, I'm so pissed off, breaking stuff, throwing my phone, and getting me to that point anymore. I can't, man. I've been through all of that, man. Getting gray hairs and everything. And it hurts. It's sad, but I can't let them mess up my week like they used to, man. I mean, after a loss like this, so we just gotta keep fighting, man. We'll bounce back. But now, like I said earlier, we gotta hope that other teams do stuff. Take losses or draws or whatever, which is never fun. So,
Aaron, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Let's go to the Serie A from the top 4. I'm talking about Juventus, Napoli, Inter, and Roma. So starting with you, who would you take?
From Napoli, I would take their center back. What's my man's name?
Manolas?
No, Napoli.
Yeah, Costas Manolas. The who?
No, that's not the big African guy on Napoli, the center back. It's not Manolas. It's Oh my god, I can't. Somebody help me in the comment section. Oh yeah, my man right there. Ali, thank you LFC 5 times. I know I can count on you, man.
What's his name? Oh yeah, Manolas played for Roma. Sorry about. Oh, I don't like you, boy. Yeah. That's the man.
I would take him. And then you said Lazio, Roma, Juventus, and who else?
No, Juventus, Napoli. Roma, Inter, and Napoli.
But Inter's not even higher than Lazio, so why are they in the conversation?
Inter not higher than Lazio. I think Inter is higher than Lazio. Well, I'm just going on based on club profile.
Okay, got you. I like the guy Naguilin in the midfield. The Belgian guy. I like him. There's not so many players on Roma that I'm really that fascinated by. So if they still have Pjanic, I go with him. So let's say Naguilin.
Oh, okay. That boy is a beast, but I think he's gonna make a big move to China, for that paper. He all about the moolah, baby.
You know who I would go with at Juventus?
Yeah.
A guy he kind of fell off the radar, but Asamoah.
Yo, I like that guy too, man. I like him too.
I've always liked him, man, and for a while now he would have left Juventus, but comment real quick. Strider, what's up, man? He's got to play for 90 minutes at some point. We need him back
Strider,
in form.
I see you, baby.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's offering really much. Recently, like maybe do you mean starting for Genie, or you didn't really care? He's want to be in the midfield. I just didn't offer much for me, man. He seems off the pace. It's just a Cruyff turn waiting to happen. I don't want to bash Lallana, but I don't think he should be starting anytime soon. Maybe in the cup game, maybe that's the game you start him. But today, that's just my opinion.
Lallana looked like a Southampton player, man.
Yeah,
he looked like a player that needs to be playing for Southampton.
He used to. We got a bunch of their players now. So, but
your club is basically Southampton Division 1.1 upgraded, man.
Yeah. I know. We're the feeder club. Everybody calls them Liverpool.
But
Liverpool team.
You want to jump back in the comment section before I give you my list?
5-time list? That's a nasty list right there.
Hey, man. Tell Liverpool FC stop jumping the gun, bro. Let me give my list, man. Let me give my list, man. I'm about to get on that boy ass, man. You better let me give my list, man. From Napoli, man, I'll definitely take Savic, because I think him, that like if we could get him, put Matix and that holding midfielder role.
Play with Lazio.
Oh shit. Well, fuck it. I'm going with Lazio. Fuck Napoli. I'll take Savic. Then from Roma, I'll take Conti. That just got that player in. I'll take Conti, as he's like so young. Basically his vision is on another planet. His ball control is on another planet. And from Juventus, I'll take Becantor. I'll take Becantor. Has his both foot. Nobody knows what position he plays, because he could play central attacking mid, he could play center mid, he could play defensive center mid. Like, he's all over. He could use both feet. He's gonna be the force for Uruguay in the World Cup. And then from Inter, there's two players that I would actually take. I'll take Perisic as if we get to Manchester United, he could play on the left, Martial on the right, then we'll slide Sanchez in the central attacking mid. As Sanchez is not a selfish player. He got assists as much assists just to match the goals. And I'll take Skriniar. If we got Skriniar at fucking Manchester United, him and Bailey, oh my God, man. Manchester United will definitely be like a fucking Champions League contender, title contender, FA Cup contender, and all the above.
Yeah, LFC 5 times says Skriniar has potential to be the next Vidic for Inter.
Hell yeah, way better, way better.
Who I like, and I was hoping we were going for him last summer is Frank Kessie.
Oh, okay, yeah, from Milan AC.
Yeah, I like Frank Kessie.
But I think they need a world-class manager, man.
Who? Oh, Milan, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yo, go back in the comment section. Strider say we hating on Lallana. Lallana is garbage, man. His first touch, and it seems like he put on some weight.
To him, down. He got a lot of hair now. It might be slowing him down. But I like Lallana. I really do. I'm just saying. What's my man's name? Strider. Moving forward, you really see him being a big part of Liverpool. Like if we're trying to win championships and leagues and cups and all that, you really see him as an integral as a starter.
Yo, the program that Liverpool got going on and club got going on, Lallana don't fit the program at all. He's English, right? Okay, that's why they're having so much patience with him. Clubs in England, like, look at Sturridge. Yo, I'm serious, bro. Look at Sturridge, bro. Sturridge basically been garbage for years, son. He's just not getting a move out of the Premier League because he's fucking English.
Okay, I respect your opinion. It's unfortunate for Sturridge because injuries have really, really, really took over his career, man. They've really. And it's a real tragic situation because I think at one point you could say Sturridge was probably, not that this is saying a lot, you could probably say at one point that he was the best striker in England and really ate up his body. And ever since he started getting those injuries, man, it just he's dropped down a bit, a significant bit. And does he do better in if he goes to the Italian league? Maybe, I don't know. Pace is not as fast, and maybe that works for him. Because let's be honest, he's never going to start the Liverpool team, not the way we play. Even if he didn't have these injuries, he's just not. He was a prototype striker for Klopp. To me, Sturridge is so.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. We got 5 of you guys watching. We only 3 likes. Hit the likes button if you enjoying the conversation. Definitely get in the conversation. Definitely get involved. Excuse me. In the comment section. Shout out to Strider, LFC 5 times. We'll be right back. And those two basically been making the conversation floor. If you're watching, don't be afraid to hop on and give your opinion, right or wrong. This is the show. We all makes it happen. Let's get it.
So I like what Strider said. Strider said Sturridge trash. Come on, man. He's better than Kane if he was fully fit. Yeah, my man Greg is a hater, man. He's hating on Sturridge.
Oh my God! Hey, we need to block LFC 5, man. We need to block his ass. For what? We need to block his ass. No. We need to block him. We need to block. Who said it was Strider? Oh yeah, Strider. Sorry, LFC. My bad. We need to block. I agree, you will do, but you want to show glimpses. Man, we need to block both of them because Sturridge is garbage, and you compare him to Kane. Come on, boy. Come on.
I think he's got a point. If I think what he's saying, if Sturridge never had those injury issues, I think he could be up there with Kane, if not better. Kane is good.
Black. He has those injuries. We can't stop that. So I want you to admit in LFC, and Strider to admit that he's garbage because the injuries already happened. Well, let's not say if it didn't happen, it already happened. So he's
You're
garbage.
calling him. I'm not ready to say he's garbage because he has injury issues. For that. I think it's just unfair. I think he'll go somewhere else and do decent. I mean, he's talking about he's worrying about his spot in the World Cup, but I'm thinking, to be honest, I think his spot for the World Cup is pretty solid because if you think about it, who else is going to start or be the second striker behind Kane? Is there anybody else?
Rashford.
Rashford, that's true. That's true. Yeah, Rashford will definitely be up there, but he's not really playing that much either, though, is he?
Troy Deeney.
Oh, now you really got jokes. Get out of here with that.
Hey, Troy Deeney is a beast, man. Stop playing with him because he played for Watford, man. Deeney is a natural finisher, man.
He can't even get a game. He's no natural finisher. He's a natural coach. Get fired. That's who he is. He got the coach fired, man.
And Vardy too. LFC say Vardy.
Yeah. See, I can't stand Vardy, but you're right. He'll definitely get in there. I don't like Vardy, man. I don't like him, but he is.
Now you the hater.
Yes, call it that. I'm a hater. I cannot stand Vardy. He's not my kind of striker, man. Like he's fast as hell, but he's just too OC for me personally. That's me.
All right, so not in no particular team. So who would you take to bring to Liverpool in the series? In League 1? I think I already know two of your top choices.
Ask that question again. Ask the question again. I didn't hear you.
I said I think I already know two of your top choices from this question. Who would you take from the League 1 from France? Not in just particular teams. Like who would you bring to your top 5 players you would bring to Liverpool club?
Serie A? Damn.
No, not Serie A, from League 1.
Fekir for sure. Siri. Who else? I would take I like him.
I don't rate him that high, but okay, I can see why.
A lot of people don't, but I would take him.
Anybody else?
I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to think. There's somebody on Marseille, but I can't think of his name.
Hey, you better not say my boy, man. You better not say my boy, man. Like he's a defensive midfielder, man. I don't know. I forgot his name, man. But he's definitely a beast with it, man.
No, I don't think it was a defensive midfielder. I can't think of his name.
Sanson. That's who I would take. Sanson.
Oh no, he's good. Yeah, he's good. LFC 5 times said Verratti. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I think he's overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah.
Yeah. Amar, I think he's probably a bit overrated too. I wouldn't want to get him for 90. I mean, if they get him and that's what they think he's worth or whatever, then fine. But I do like him. I do like his. He's still young. I think his potential is pretty high. So,
shout out to Stop Bullying. Subscribe to Stop Bullying. Get involved in the comment section. Bullying, what's up? What's your thoughts?
Oh, is he joking or what? I thought that was like a joke. But what's up? I don't think I've ever seen this guy on the page. But yeah, it's a lot of players out there, man. That's what comes to mind at the moment. I got to watch a little bit more, especially here and now, because there's a lot of
match yesterday, right?
Nah, I wanted to. I didn't catch it. But I told you, man. I thought could get at PSG. Now people will say, "Oh, PSG didn't have did he?"
But you could make the case that they were without Neymar.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So Neymar didn't play. That's true.
And get in the comment section.
So Neymar didn't play, right?
No, he didn't play.
Okay. Yeah. So and people will make that excuse and say he didn't play, but I mean I don't know. They can't win without him because if something happens in the Champions League, then that could have made a difference. But and see the thing about Fakir is I would love us to get him. Leave Leon, yeah, that's his home team, his hometown team, Champions League, and I don't know if they're ready to let him go or if he would even ball. He's one of them guys I think would stay loyal to Leon.
Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yo, read what Strider wrote because I'm about to get on his ass.
He ain't say nothing.
Yeah, go up in the comment section. He talking about me telling me I need to be banned and shit.
He's right. That was a crazy comment you made. Troy Deeney. Are you kidding me? Out of here with that. And Sports Epicenter said Rabiot from PSG. I think PSG, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. I like him too.
Yeah,
he's all right.
Good pivot. Yeah. Yeah, he's decent. He's decent. This is to La Liga, so I'm not even gonna get into that conversation.
What about La Liga? I already know who I want from La Liga.
More La Liga than I do. So go ahead. Who you got?
I'll definitely take the lonely from PSG to Valencia. Coedes, the Portuguese left wingers, aka central attacking midfielder. He definitely, have potential to be world class within the next after the World Cup. Definitely, he's gonna be the main talk of the town. PSG definitely gonna take him from Valencia, and of course, the Manchester United player playing at Valencia, Pereira. I'll definitely have him at my team, and I'll definitely take Danny Cabellos. I don't know if that's how you say his name, from Real Madrid, and I'll definitely take Sisto. The Danish player from Celta Vigo. I'll definitely take what's some other players in La Liga. I'll definitely take Kepa.
What's the fullback from what's the fullback's name from Real Betis?
I think Doomy, something like that. Doomy. I did a video about him too. I think he signed for Liverpool already, or they got an agreement.
Again, man, I don't believe any of that shit until it actually is proven. But LFC 5 Times said Danny Ceballos, who I think is really, really good as well.
Yo, he's a monster. It's just sad that Asensio, Modric, and a couple of players is in front of him. I think that's a player, that needs some recognition. Yeah, and Anaki Williams is definitely a beast. Shout out to Sports Epicentri.
That's a forgotten guy. I think a lot of people forgot about him, but he's definitely a beast. The pace, the skills, young youth. But that's a good one.
But you gotta understand, Atletico Madrid is he played for Atletico Bilbao, right?
Oh. I think he's still there, right? Yeah, Bilbao.
Okay, like that team don't make no noise, so it's like, of course they're gonna forget about you. You got until the end of the season when it's transfer time.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. LFC 5 Times said Naki just signed a deal recently, 2024. So he still could be bought out. I mean, I can't imagine why he would want to stay at that team that long anyway, to be honest. I mean, doing much, but can do something soon. I don't know.
Yo, Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Yeah.
And everybody else watching, do you guys think agents should be getting paid that much for completing deals and shit in the transfer season? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think Which one? Alexis Sanchez, the agent, probably got a ridiculous amount. I think it was 10 million, something like that. I mean, when you're dealing with these big players and you're getting these deals across, yeah, I think they're an integral part to, you know, making these signings go through, or in this case, a swap. So, yeah, I mean, it's the players to me that the money they get. I mean, this money that Alexis Sanchez is getting is just unreal, man. In a week, let alone, you know, being almost 30, sign a 4-year deal. Time is just ridiculous, man. I mean, he can buy a small city in England somewhere. You know, what I mean, it's that much money.
I mean, you know, he already got he almost moved all his family to Manchester, you know, and he got I think he just opened a restaurant in Manchester. So, you know, he's been wanting to be a Manchester United player. But I think the contract gonna bring a lot of controversy to the team, as like, you know, because they're gonna bring a lot of controversy to the team because fucking Sanchez just got in the team and basically making more than Pogba, who was arguably the best player at Manchester United. So it's like, how you never played like a minute for Manchester United and you coming in making like almost twice or 3 times as much as our best player Pogba, who's only making 200 and something grand like a week, and you're making 450.
Let's see 5 times. Yeah, I agree. Let's see 5 times said it's not that difficult to be an agent, and he said there are a lot of top players out there that have family members as their agents. Transfer fee back into the family line. I think it's an essential part. I mean, you don't see many players out here that don't have any agent at all. So it might be very few. I think at one point Ibrahimovic didn't have an agent. I could be wrong, but they're important one way or another.
Where you at right now?
Wouldn't they? So they're essential at some point. I get what you're saying. LFC 5 times. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know.
I think, I definitely think the agent should be getting paid that much money. I definitely agree, because the agents, you know, the players don't know how much they really worth. The agents is the one who actually calculate that. Because at Manchester United, Pogba was basically getting underpaid. Then Raiola stepped in and told Alex Ferguson, like, yo, you're not paying my player. Then he's like, what do you think the player is worth? Raiola is like, not that. Then from that point on, he hate Raiola. Raiola made him move to Juventus, got him the money he needed. Then after that, guess what? Manchester United had to buy him back for 90-something million, 89 million or more.
Yeah.
So any topic like you guys in the comment section would like to discuss before we end the chat?
Let's just round it off with and just looking forward to the next Liverpool game against West Brom in the FA Cup. And hopefully we can bounce back fighting on that front. You know, we got three more you know, the league is won. Doesn't look like FA Cup, we can get a trophy, and then Champions League. So we want to keep our chances open, and if we can continue to play in the FA Cup, then more towards getting a trophy. So yeah, let me read a couple of these comments. Deserve more wages, etc. They do that for their client. Yeah. So the agent talk, but yeah, not much else to say, man. Available tonight, Greg. Always glad to do this with you, man. Else?
Definitely. Today was another successful day. You know, we'll be back. You know, match day probably. You know, Saturday or whatnot. Or if you know if there's a match or whatnot, and you people, you know, I mean, you guys ask for it, we'll do it. It's all supply and demand. If you guys enjoy the show, you know, I mean, definitely when we post the video, comment under it. You know, I mean, definitely correct us on the mistakes that we've made in the comment section once you repost the video. Like and subscribe. Hit the bells button to get notified when both of us drop a video. We couldn't do this without you. And, you know, thank you, fams.
Yeah, I echo that sentiment, and you guys know we appreciate it, man. And we will be seeing you guys very, very soon So unless there's anything else from you, man, we're gonna go ahead and log off.
No. You good? It's all you.
All right, man. We'll catch you guys later. And Greg, I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, boss.